ए हेलो रिकू, कैसा है भाई? ए हेलो। यार मैंने अब तक कुछ अच्छा किया नहीं है फॉर यू टू बी माई ह्यूज फैन। ए हेलो, कैन यू हियर मी? यू कैन हियर मी राइट? Okay, we have
Good
switched
roll.
the screen.
All right, maybe I'll take one more day off and knock out the rest of the work once I'm feeling up to it.
तो स्टार्ट करते हैं यार।
There'll be an extra fee for that.
तो चलो यार अपनी स्ट्रीम स्टार्ट करते हैं भाइयों। मैं बहुत लेट हो गया हूँ, मैं मानता हूँ। ए हेलो, मैरी क्रिसमस। मैं मानता हूँ लेट हो गया हूँ क्योंकि मेरे को थोड़ा काम था यार, इसलिए मैं लेट हुआ हूँ। तो मैं बीच में जाऊँगा अभी, तो मैं शायद तक थोड़ी देर के लिए AF के जाऊँगा, लेकिन अपन स्ट्रीम खेलेंगे वरना
Add astra.
12 बजे तक। हे मैरी क्रिसमस टू यू टू रिकू। So you are here first, I think. You are the only one who is here. तो भाई अपन कर क्या रहे थे भाई, मेरे को याद नहीं आया। आई लव यू एसेट। हे रिकू, वेयर आर यू फ्रॉम? तुम कहाँ से भाई? यू आर फ्रॉम इंडिया राइट? लग तो रहा है शायद इंडिया से भाई, बता नहीं सकते हैं। लव यू एसेट। मेरी उतनी अच्छी इंग्लिश नहीं है। तो मेरा मजाक मत उड़ा भाई।
Strike a pose.
आई एम हियर टू। ए हेलो लूसिफर, आ गया भाई? कि पहले आया कि बाद में आया तू? अपना मॉडरेटर लेट आया है आज भाई।
There is no escape.
I'm from Japan, but my mom is Indian. But your mom is Indian, okay?
Quietly now. Game's up. Fun's over.
You live in Japan or India?
Take it easy.
Japan or India? I'm from Japan. Japan. थोड़ा बोलने में लग गया accent.
Strike a pose.
Let's roll! Who wants some of this? Bam!
I visit India very often.
Can't
So
catch me.
am I late? Yes, lucky you are late. No, just kidding, yaar. You are not late. I just started streaming. Hey Lucky, Merry Christmas. Yes, it's Riku's second time I think. वो first time कल आया था।
Illusion shattered. No. Gotcha.
Only 10,000 का डैमेज दिया उसने यार। Do you go live every day? Yes, I go live every day. I go live at 6 p.m. but I'm late today for some reasons.
Take it easy.
क्या क्वेस्ट है? ओके, कैलिब्रेशन वाला है भाई. Oh yeah.
Navigating the world is a whole
Do you
lot
have
easier
Hutao?
with
Yes, I
different
have Hutao.
identities to choose from.
If you do, can I see her build since I am stuck on a building? My Hutao build. यार मेरे Hutao का थोड़ा problem है. I have switched her artifacts, but I don't know who have I given. मैंने उसका artifact किसको दिया है मेरे को याद नहीं है. इसके ऊपर एक पूरा सेट था विच वाला, लेकिन कहाँ गया है मेरे को याद नहीं यार. मैंने यूज़ कर लिया मेरे को लगता है उसको.
Silly child.
But I still think she gives around 100k damage. You shouldn't make your Hutao like me. किसके सामान बनाना चाहिए भाई देखो Hutao. Where did you get the mask? In Inazuma, sorry, I don't know how to call it. Okay, in Inazuma, this domain. In this domain you can get that mask. That Kitsune mask, no? Yeah, ये domain में मिलता है. Okay, thank you. No problem.
Add Astra. Thank you for
So let's farm for Navia artifacts. Navia's artifacts. What server do you play on? I play on Asia. Asia server.
There is no escape. Busted. Here comes the catch.
Hey, hello Pritam.
Shines eternal.
कैसा है भाई?
Shine down. Insolent. Strike a pose.
I ascended G into her final session. Hey, congratulations,
Quietly now.
Lucky,
Things are about to
for
get
assessing your genes. Hey, Merry Christmas, Pritam. You too.
Busted.
Hey, hello, Merry Christmas to you all.
Gotcha.
Yes, Merry Christmas. Not a single artifact. Good artifact. यार एक भी अच्छा artifact नहीं मिला. Okay. Hey, hello, controller. Okay, controller is here.
Illusion shattered. Show him you did. Busted. Here comes the catch. Take it easy. Let the world come on.
Hey, hello. What freaking auto? I think he was typing
To
what?
oblivion. Shine down. May I present?
Attaboy!
Quietly now. Gotcha.
It's showtime! Let's roll!
Yes, he's typing in Japanese. Hey, Riku can understand, I think. Should I wish for Furina or Navia's para? Yeah, both are good. If you don't have any Hydro characters, so you should wish for her. Furina. Both are worth it. Trust me. Hey Riku, can you translate what controller is saying above?
Busted. Gotcha.
Alright, thanks, yeah.
Here comes the catch. Now you shall perish. There is no
I'm going
escape.
AFK for maybe 5 to 15 minutes. Okay, no problem. Are you going to cook now, controller?
Busted. Gotcha.
Yeah.
Torn to
AFK.
oblivion. Illusion
Oh,
shattered.
He's gone AFK now.
How brilliant! Things are about to get dicey.
Hey, what does air mean? I got Lavia's talent level 4. Because I need to ascend her still. Yes, you still need to ascend her and you need... क्या बोलते हैं इसको भाई? Xenochromatic crystal. You will still need them for ascending her.
Shine down. Quietly now. Busted.
You should upgrade her first.
Take it easy.
Then at last you should upgrade her talent. That's what I do. मैं हमेशा वैसे ही करता हूँ.
There is no escape. Here comes the catch. I didn't factor this in. Inazuma shines eternal. Shine down.
Hey Lucky, what's your Navia's level now?
Busted. Take it easy.
Attaboy! Who wants some of this? Bam!
What skill for Navia should I focus more?
Quietly now.
What skill for Navia should I focus on? I think you should focus on her cannon fire. Cannon fire? What's that move's name again? Oh, move का नाम क्या है भाई? Not a single good artifact. As the sunlit sky singing salute. I think this one. You should go for this one. But I upgrade all of talent, all talents. Okay, all of them. Yes, all of them are best. I always upgrade all the talents of my character. See, देख भाई मैं सब मैं करता हूँ. All of them. Here also all of them. I have a question. Okay, Lucky. When will Ito get a rerun? Yeah, I don't know. It's been half a year. You can even say it's a whole year. It's been a whole year. Into the frames. Yeah, this one is my favorite event. For now, it's my favorite. It was supposed to be in 4.3 but it got replaced with Yoimiya. Yeah, Yoimiya बहुत बार आई थी यार. I miss him. Yes, I know. Screw Yoimiya. Lucky there are some Yoimiya sims here in our chat, I think. Okay, they are not present today. There were some yesterday. I need buff support. चलो यार थोड़े snipes करते हैं. Use a limited number of mutations to defeat all enemies. वो उधर पास में आएंगे नहीं. Okay. Shoot. Hey, take my Ito. I didn't even build him. Got him in a single pull. Hey, hello Vijay. Then why did you wish for her? Wish for him? Yes, if you could. I would if I could. Shoot. बढ़िया यार, बढ़िया मिल गया. Hey, what do you guys want for Christmas? What? Hey, hello Vijay. How are you? Sorry, that's an R. How are you? I don't see any other enemies. It's just a single pull. What's gonna happen? So I pulled got him. Yeah, lucky. Hey Vijay, it's your first time here? Is it your first time here? Is it? Have to match the timing. Okay. And that was like a 1 second late. Yeah, I'm 70th subscriber. 70th? No, you should be 71th. I got 70th yesterday, I think. Hey, thank you for the sub, by the way. I think he's not gonna come out. Come out wherever you are. She heals like 1,000. Who is better, Kokomi or Furina? Kokomi. She heals in 1,000. You can even make her heal in 5 to 7,000. My heals 5,000, I think. And Furina takes up your team HP. Yes. But she also heals them, but it takes time. ओके याला इवेंट बहुत छोटा इवेंट है यार, थोड़ा बड़ा करना था इसको. मेरे को बहुत पसंद आया वाला. कोकुमी कैन डू इट विद अ बर्स्ट. तो yes, she can do it with her burst, but Purina can do it without her burst. But there's catch. वो बिना उसके नहीं करती है, उसका तुमको यूज करना पड़ता है. क्या बोलते हैं उसको? Only for seconds though. Her second best weapon isn't hard to get. See, she can walk on water. Something like that. Thrilling dragon or something. Thrilling dragon. I don't think I'd have that weapon. Do I have that weapon? Thrilling dragon. Nah, I don't think I have that weapon. Hey, Lucky, how can you get that weapon? By blacksmith or... It's a 3-star weapon. Okay, 3-star weapon. Okay, I don't have that. We are talking about Furina's weapon, right? क्योंकि मैं तो फुरीना के साथ बात कर रहा था भाई. Did I miss something? No, I don't think you missed something important or anything like that. It's a catalyst, not a sword. Okay. Check in inventory. Thrilling dragons or something, no? 3-star weapon. Okay, this one, Tales of Dragon Slayer. Ah, this HP weapon. Yes, it's a purple looking book. Oh, why did I switch it? Yes, there. But there is a better weapon than that, and that blacksmith make it in HP. I use that one. That's a 4-star weapon. Blacksmith बनाता है भाई वो. Makes it. You have a Kokomi donut. I was wishing for another character's weapon and got that weapon. So I have that weapon now. Lost in 50-50. Then the customer played by जो भी है, setting up the sample on the table. Customer played by you. Battling with mysterious merchant. Okay, mysterious merchant. So you wait. Show off the Demonor. Demonor. I'm going to check if I have it. I want to smash autocorrection option. Hard. Controller. Hey Riku, are you Indian? Riku is half Indian and Japanese. The seller played by Yoimiya. Display brand products to the customer. ये यार अच्छा दिख रहा है. Okay, narration भी लेना है. रिएक्शन तो इसमें दिख रहा है. चलो देखते हैं. थ्री स्टार फाइन. टू स्टार मिले भाई. इतना बुरा क्यों? A human-sized box. Riku, did you understand what I said that time? I think someone's calling me. इधर अपने को मिला है. Show the deal being struck by two. We done. We have deal. Okay, मैंने पढ़ा ही नहीं था यार. Start shooting. They are checking if they are thrilling Tales of Dragon or something for coconuts. I'm gonna hide in it, and make it a makeshift bed. Hey, I still got 3 stars, 2 star. Why not a 3 star? Start shooting once again. Whale. Hey, hello Tim. How are you? कैसा है भाई? Hey, third scene भी wrong था. यह थर्ड सीन में रॉन्ग था. मैंने वो देखा ही नहीं यार उसको. मैंने स्किप कर दिया उसको फट से. अभी शायद तक परफेक्ट हो जाएगा. अभी चांस है. Yes. Oh yeah, I changed my Wi-Fi connection. You changed your Wi-Fi connection to which brand or a local connection? Hey UPF Dynamic, I need the box. Hey, which box are you talking about, Lucky?
We cannot just rely on the ocean self-cleaning itself.
Unlocks in 5 hours. यार 5 घंटे में ऑन होगा यार इवेंट वाला, तो फिर तब तक कुछ है नहीं करने के लिए अपने पास. थिएटर टिकट्स, फेस्टिव इवेंट्स के अलावा और कुछ नहीं है. हो, मेरे को भी वही पूछना है, वो क्या होता है? दो बार टाइप कर दिया मैंने. ओह, इक्वल्स टू लकी. ओके. Damn bro, I got Ayaka C2 accidentally. You should be happy if you got her. If you didn't waste too many primos. Also, hi Tim. Stream Elements is acting again. Acting up again. Hey, welcome. Pale fire, some quests are still remaining. यार कुछ quest बचे हैं मेरे, यहाँ पे तो दिख नहीं रहे हैं. चलो यार इसका स्टोरी क्वेस्ट करते हैं. नाविया का स्टोरी क्वेस्ट मैंने फिनिश नहीं किया है. लेट्स स्टार्ट हर क्वेस्ट, स्टोरी क्वेस्ट. शिमरिंग मेमोरीज. ओके, let's start it. I got in early 13. Hey lucky. अच्छा यार, सही है. टेम इसमें कोई प्रॉब्लम नहीं है भाई. You should be happy.
Well, if it isn't my dear partners.
That voice! It's Navia!
I didn't expect to run into you guys here today. Are you headed somewhere?
No plans in particular.
How about you, Navia? Are you still busy rebuilding Poisson?
Song? Yes, you should.
We've wrapped up most of the rebuilding, but there are still a few things left to take care of. Stocking up on materials, confirming construction timelines, discussing compensation terms with families affected by the disaster. Between all of that, I've been making a lot of trips between the court and Poisson. Well, though the victims have
Principal to
received
good
relief
effect.
payments from
I
the
shall
court,
take my leave.
in my
I need
opinion,
to read
as the
some.
administrators of Poisson, Spina di Rosula should take some responsibility as well.
I really don't. Yeah, I'm just trying to feel pity, but I
Our financial situation right now isn't the best, so all we've been doing is signing agreements for the damages to be repaid at a later date.
Hey, no problem, controller. You can come back anytime.
Though
You're
just
welcome.
pieces of paper now, they demonstrate our commitment. They're necessary to restore the people's
I
faith in
hate.
us.
I hate her. Oh yes, her. Thanks for correction, Lucky.
Oh, spoken like a true
So you have
You're
keep
a really
enjoying and get lucky.
responsible
Give you
leader.
guys
That
brain
must
damage
be
and
the
so
most
I
free
don't
time
know.
though, right?
No problem, controller. Lucky's gonna miss you, I think.
Oh, you bet. Between that and all the other errands I have to run at the court, I'm always forgetting one thing or another. So before I came over this time, I took a page from Melusa's book and decided to make a list of everything. This way, it's easy to see which tasks you haven't checked off. And then,
You can't
since
leave.
Melus loved using shorthand, I decided to also follow his example and come up with some shorthand of my own.
God, he's gone already. No, I think he's still here.
But after running a few errands in the city, I'm kind of struggling to even read my own handwriting anymore.
That does sound like you, all right. So what kind of shorthand did you use?
Oh, wanna take a look?
Let Paimon see.
Or I'll
Wait,
burn your
There's
manga
nothing
and buy
here
it.
but a bunch of weird symbols. This looks like a
This
piece
guy
of
is really
kelp
something.
wrapped around a stick. And this other one, is it supposed to be a boar in a box?
The first one has to do with confirming the final payment amount for the fishermen, while the second one is a reminder to try the new burger that just hit the market.
Okay, Paimon can definitely see how you might forget what each of these mean.
Thank you for your advice. These are the kinds of things you only really figure out once you've tried them out
Restless
yourself.
Ghost.
I thought that as long as I understood my shorthand when I came up with it, I'd be sure to remember the symbols
Hey,
when I looked
Gaki
at
means
them later.
restless ghost.
Unfortunately, I've definitely proven myself wrong.
Well, now you know for next time.
Anyway, I should have already taken care of most of the things on the list. There are still a few symbols that I can't decipher, but I don't think they're anything too super important.
Hell, weapon
Worst comes to
weapon
worst,
banner
I'll
is
just
scam.
make
Is
another
scam.
trip.
That's why I don't wish on
So
it.
you're going to head back now?
Yep, that's the plan.
On the
Oh,
time, I have like
actually,
67
since we talked
primogens.
about the
67k
reconstruction earlier,
primogens.
wanna
That's
come
a lot
with
of
me and check out the
primogens.
town for yourself? You said you don't have any plans, right? So we can just catch a boat and head over. It won't take long at all.
It's a bit sudden, but Paimon doesn't see why not. What do you think, Traveler?
Then let's go. We'll take a boat over.
Oh,
Well, I
you
used to
the aquabus,
wish
right?
on weapon banner,
Like
but I
the
don't do
Clementine
that
one?
anymore. I got
Oh,
my lesson.
sorry.
I
meant
learned my
our
lesson,
own
sorry.
boat. The aquabus doesn't have a station near Poisson, so we'll use one of the Spinas boats.
Yeah, sure. Good to me.
All right, follow me. I'll take you there.
Okay, this guy is here again. Hey, hello, athletic is aesthetic. How are you?
The engineer is still doing a few routine safety checks.
This
We
is
can
why
head
Leon
out as soon
Edwards
as we
has
get
the
the green
most
light.
aesthetic physics.
So,
I'm so
Paimon has always
tired.
wanted to ask.
I'm
The
so
three
tired.
aquabus lines are all named after people in your family, right?
Yeah, that's right.
Hey, hello, Robin Hood.
Alice and
Hood.
Navia are
Road. Sorry, Robin
self-explanatory.
Rude.
While Clementine was the name that
How are
my
you?
mother went by.
This is why Navia has the most aesthetic sunglasses.
If you provided the Mora to build the lines, then why isn't there even a dedicated line to Poisson? Spina di Rosula built all the lines. yet
Sorry,
you still
Robin
have to
Rude.
take a special boat just to go home.
मैंने उसको गलत पढ़ा
Paimon
I
doesn't
read that wrong. I read
Well,
that wrong.
what I heard is that most of our businesses don't actually use Poisson as a hub. So there was no real reason to build a line straight to Poisson. You are right that it is a bit strange, though. If you've already committed to build 3 lines, why not just add a 4th?
Yeah, that's what Paimon's saying. The aquabus is so convenient, it's really a huge shame.
Well, it is what it is. You know what my father was like. Even I often struggled to figure out what was going on in his head.
What sounded stupid? No offense, but it sounds stupid. Do you know I spent 39k for one set of Thundering Force? Such a pain in character.
But that would only be the case if he cared about what others thought.
First time in this
My
whole
father was
day
always
is Lucky's
really
right.
stubborn. Once he made up his mind,
Came from a YouTuber
good
called
luck getting him to
Mario
change it.
Rios.
From what I've heard, the rights of all the other members
Hey,
of
hello,
the
zooming
Spina
noob.
only went as far as giving him advice or suggestions, and no farther. That included my mother, too.
Huh. Well, that explains
I
why you
also
weren't
didn't
on the
get
greatest of terms
the
with him.
joke.
Yeah.
What joke are you guys
because
talking
I
about?
wouldn't just let him keep getting his
मुझे भी
way.
बताओ. Oh, I
It
haven't
was
ever heard
just-
that.
Not very agreeable.
Boss, the boat's ready.
Okay, Leon
We can
Edwards
head
is a UFC fighter.
All right.
UFC.
Then let's head out.
Okay. But who is this guy name? What is his name again? Hey, where's that guy's message? It's gone. Yeah, उसने message गायब हो गया उसका. Okay, नहीं है. Athletic is aesthetic. Who is this guy, यार? I am seeing
It'll be a
his
while
second.
before we get to Poisson.
I am
Let's keep
seeing
talking.
him. कितने बार देखा है मैंने उसको भाई? 2-3 बार
What
देखा है
was your
भाई.
mother like as a person?
Ultimate Fighting Championship.
Oh, Paimon, sorry. She totally forgot that you mentioned before that she passed away during childbirth.
I
so
want
you probably
verdict so
don't
bad.
remember her at all.
That's all right. I've heard many stories about her from the rest of the Spina.
Guys,
They've always
leave
said that
this.
they
I
were
don't
sure
want
we
to
would have
brain
gotten along
stocks.
famously. While
MMA
my
not
papa
wrestling.
was stiff like
Okay,
a board,
MMA
my
not
mother
wrestling.
was supposedly super cheerful and funny. Their complementary personalities allowed them to make up for each other's flaws. My father would run the businesses and
Can we
expand our
like
reach,
talk about something
while my
else?
mother
Yes,
would keep the
we
peace
should talk about
and make sure
something
that
else.
everyone was happy. Their work made sure that the Spina
But
could
about
grow
what?
and thrive.
Let's talk about Quest.
Sounds like they were not just a well-matched couple, but fantastic business partners as well.
Yeah, but those are just stories and anecdotes after all. It's hard for me to piece together a more complete or intimate picture of her. But sometimes
So how
I
was
still
Christmas
look at the
for you
Clementine
all?
line and wonder, would the Spina and Poisson still be what they are today had my mother survived? Silver once
You
said
may see more
that a
people
name is a
saying
kind
that
of
now.
inscription,
So
a
now
way
you
to
know.
etch a memory
Thanks
into
for the
world.
info, Zooming Zombie.
When given a
Zooming
name,
Noob.
a cold, inanimate object can gain a completely new meaning. So, I will always associate the line with her in my heart.
Oh, I will, don't
Over
worry.
the past few weeks, I've also begun to appreciate how water can take in and hold our most intense feelings and memories, as well as how one may reflect on their past by watching the sea. I've lost many beloved people and memories to the sea. Even though I cannot stop for
Bro,
them
what
and must continue
is
to
happening
keep moving,
here?
the fact won't change that they existed in my
Hey,
life.
controller, who do
and
you
gave
think
me the
these people
reason
are
and
who are messaging
motivation to move
me?
forward.
Little John and that guy. Both have the same
Always.
profile pic.
But no matter
Who are
what,
these people? I'm
can't
also
change
thinking
the
that, yeah. Who
past.
are these people?
But I tell myself that I need to keep
Bots,
looking towards the
probably.
future.
Okay.
Everyone, even my parents, have already overcome so many obstacles. Besides, I'm the president of Spina di Rosula.
Put a user
I've
now.
got to keep my chin up.
Should have put that user on timeout. Nigga, leave it, man. Just leave it. Little John. I'm gonna put him on time
We've
out
reached the shore.
for
Let's go.
10 minutes, I
I'll
think.
show you the new Poisson.
Little John is on timeout.
Navia, do you think she's doing all right?
She seems to be managing. She always been have to.
Okay, Paimon supposes you're right. She's really been through a lot. It couldn't have been easy
Tasted
shouldering so
OG
much
just
by
now.
herself.
Lol. Wait, what so? कुछ भी यार. Let me think of something. Okay. Are you thinking of a topic we should talk about?
Boss, you're back!
Boss.
Traveler and Paimon, welcome back to Poisson.
Oh, hey! Fancy seeing you again, Florent. Is it your turn to take care of Navia now?
Hey, I can totally take care of myself. For the time being, I'll go around without any attendance. We did hand over some of Malus's old responsibilities to
Yeah,
Florent,
me
though.
too. I also got
It's been
brain
really nice
damage
to
here
have him around
after
to
reading
help
that
out.
much of comment.
Thank you for the compliment, boss. As you see, I've been working closely with the boss on rebuilding Poisson. Mr. Malus was an extremely capable and respected member of the Spina. I've got some really big shoes to fill.
All right. There's no need to be so formal.
What is furries?
Everyone's practically old friends by now. Were you waiting here for me? Did we manage to make any progress on the statue?
Yeah, we contacted a sculptor about the job, but they can't get started on sourcing a correctly sized block without knowing the design that we want to use first.
You're commissioning a statue?
What are furries?
So
What is a furries?
basically, we've been meaning to commission a statue of my parents in commemoration of everything they've done for the Spina and the town of Poisson.
Okay, they are like human.
Since my
That's a
father was
demi-humans.
known as callously unfaithful for the longest time, it would have been too controversial to commission a statue of him. But now that his name has been cleared,
And they're
the
adopted.
town is also being rebuilt,
Okay.
I thought this would be the perfect chance to actually realize this dream.
The funds to build the statue were freely donated
No
by
problem.
the people of Poisson to show their appreciation for Miss Clementine and Mr. Callis and everything they did.
Me? I'm just the newbie president that's running around and causing everyone trouble. Maybe we can have this conversation again in a few decades, once I've done more for the town and the people.
Hey, there's no need to be so humble. Didn't you just help save the entire country?
I
Why
agree
can't you read and
wholeheartedly.
watch? I think
also
he's
believe that
watching
Bob
on
should have a
phone
place
and
on the
can't read
statue.
manga at the same time
Hey,
because he's
if
watching
you keep
manga,
inflating
reading
my ego
manga
like
on
this,
on his
I
phone.
might just float off into the sky with my parasol. Just kidding. There's no way that I'd accept that kind of compliment at face value.
Ah, read.
At a minimum, I'd have to match
Reading.
what my father did for the people. Thanks
Okay,
for the
Red.
vote of
Sorry.
confidence. I just don't think I'm ready yet. Anyway,
I
Florent,
say red.
now
Yes.
it's up to us to confirm the final design, right?
Mm-hmm. We can ask the sculptor to start looking for a good block once we've decided on the poses for Miss Clementine and Mr.
So
Callis.
it's not confused with the red. I
But we
mean,
haven't had any real discussions yet on the possible designs. I feel like I should get a few promising designs first, and then send them over to you to review.
There's no need for all that. Let's decide on a design right now. Hey, you! Come over here with me.
I think they were drunk.
Modeling a few poses, of course. Here, just pretend to be Callus, and I'll be Clementine.
That's,
Didn't you say on the boat that Callus and Clementine sounded like great partners? Well, then there's no one better
And
to fill
there's
this
just a
role than my
solid
most
lever.
valuable partner. Florent,
The
let's
level.
grab some reference shots.
You've got it, boss. I'll go get the camera.
I'll go get the camera.
Well, what do you think?
Most
Got any
likely.
ideas?
What do you think? Got any ideas? Shouldn't you be running this show?
Well, I've actually discussed it a bit with Florent before, but I could never come up with any fresh or original ideas. It's probably because my idea of them is already kind of set in stone. So, I want to pick your brain for a bit and see if you can come up with some new and interesting ideas.
I'm all good here, boss. Feel free to start posing whenever.
I'm scared. You are scared of what? Lucky?
Ah, by that, do you mean as if we were standing on a boat and looking out at the sea? Sure, let's give that a try.
Whoa, you really remind Paimon of a captain in their first mate. Look over there, my dear Clementine. As you can see, every tree on that island is dripping with mora fruit.
I'm scared,
There's something off with
dying.
the composition. This pose makes Mr. Callus look too tall next to the lady.
Oh, I see what you mean. Then let's swap.
Well, Paimon is a fan. A statue like this would look fantastic on a boat.
Wait, but we can't do that. Very few people would see the statue if we were to put
Okay,
it on
anything
a boat.
that kill you.
This statue is meant to be placed in the town.
But then, since we're putting it in the town, the whole point of the pose would be lost.
Oh, okay. We'll try to think of something else.
A happy pose. You
Anything
mean
that kills you.
Something like we were laughing together at a funny joke?
Would all that be able to come through with just a picture?
Would we even be able to tell what they are supposed to be laughing about?
Anything that
Yeah,
kills you.
and that'd
Everything.
probably be
You
a
mean
massive pain to
everything can
sculpt as
kill
well.
us. Anything.
Could one of you try striking a
Have you
pose
seen
like
the
a
movie
coffee
Final
while the other one
Destination?
laughs?
Have you seen this movie? Final. Its name is Final Destination, I think. By the way, what's your AR? My AR is 60. What's
Forget it,
yours,
let's try
Vijay?
something else.
Imposing, huh? Oh, I've got it. Let's try this.
This pose! It makes me recall Spina di Rosula's glorious golden age.
But isn't Clementine's pose a bit too bold and heroic? Was she really that kind of person? If we were to stick with this pose, maybe people would wonder if she was actually the real boss behind the scenes.
Well, tabloids did indeed speculate as much
I'm
back in the
59.
day,
Okay, cool.
but the Spina pulled a few strings
सही है
and
भाई.
made both
Vijay.
the report and the journalist
My second account is
disappear.
56
Oh, Paimon was
and
just
first is
kidding.
60.
Please don't make Paimon disappear.
I have 2 accounts, by the way.
What Florent meant was that we asked the journalist to choose a new alias. You're right, though, that this may not accurately represent the image of her in our hearts. Let's try to come up with something else.
Let me see.
We tried a bunch of different ideas.
Have you
but
guys
none of
done
them
this
felt right.
quest?
Paimon's all out of brains
Her story
for
quest?
sneaky.
Navia's story quest?
Oh, don't worry. We still got a lot of reference shots out of the session, and each of them can be considered to be a souvenir in their own right. Let's just keep the ideas we tried as backups. Man,
I'm from Tamil
if
Nadu,
knew
so I don't know
was going
Hindi.
to do a photo shoot with the Traveler, I would have prepared a lot of outfits and props ahead of time.
Are you able to
Oh,
understand my
outfits.
English?
Oh, that's the errand I forgot back in the city. Do either of you still remember that girl?
I haven't
The
finished
girl I
it.
went to see with you two. Her name is Adele.
Oh, Paimon remembers her. She was the one that
No,
we
I am
met
lazy
while
to do
investigating
quests.
Mr. Callus's case, right?
I haven't finished it. Okay, so everyone's first time here.
Yes, that's exactly who I'm talking about. So, after the case, she was finally willing to talk to me, and she told me that she wanted to join the Spina too. I said that it's fine, but young children are not allowed to join the Spina. She will just have to wait a few years, and then we'll welcome her with open arms.
Hey, who are they
Since
talking
she's
about,
still
yeah?
a child, though, she thought I was just trying to let her down gently.
She.
How
Who is
could I
she
get
talking
her to
about?
believe that I
Do you know?
meant what I said?
Who is Albedo?
In the end, I came up with an
Albedo
idea. I'd have
is
a
an
Spina uniform
alchemist?
made
Alchemist.
and give it to her as a gift. But I got so busy and distracted in the city that I forgot to pick the uniform up. So I did forget something important after all.
Don't worry, boss. I can send someone to pick it up right away.
After
Matter
this
of the
stream, I'm looking
statue,
for
we should still
to
come up with
turn-
a few more ideas for the design.
No.
I'll have to trouble you to source some for me.
We could have just done that from the start. Yeah, you're right. They'll have some value as souvenirs at least.
Navia! Florent, guess who's back?
Huh? But aren't you supposed to...
Oh, well, if it isn't Coulter. Back already from the Fortress of Meripede?
That's right. I finally finished serving my time. Gotta say, turns out I was a lot tougher than I thought. After I got out, I immediately made a beeline back to Poisson. You could say that familiar briny smell became a primal call, urging me to forget everything else and just come back home. You wouldn't believe how much I've missed Melissa's grilled fish. I dreamed about it every time I had to get a welfare meal down there underneath the sea.
It's good to have you back, Coulter. You look as well as ever.
And this guy is?
Ah, let me introduce you. This is Coulter, another of Spina di Rosula's members. He was found guilty and sentenced to the Fortress of Meripede some time ago. But, looking at it now, it was probably another one of Marcel's plots while he worked at the Confrérie of Cabrières.
Wait, Mr. Marcel? What do you mean? He was involved in some sort of plot?
Have you not heard anything at all about the water from the primordial sea case?
Well, I
Hey,
know
Lucky,
that
here's the
Fontaine
steps
got
for
flooded,
you
but
to
then the
turn off
water levels
autocorrect.
miraculously receded. I thought that was all there was to it and didn't care to ask for any
I'm
more
turning it off.
details.
Okay,
Do
take
you
your time, Lucky.
Mr. Marcel was somehow
Who
involved
are
with
you?
all that?
Whom
Ugh,
gonna you?
looks like we'll have to
Whom gonna
explain everything
you
from
guys
the top.
pull next?
That case. A lot of things have
I think
happened
I
in
will
Poisson
pull
since then.
for
First things first.
Cloud
let me
Retainer.
introduce you to
I
these two.
think.
They're my most trusted
I might pull
partners,
for her.
and they've been with me through thick and thin. Now you could call them Spina di Rosula's VIP helpers.
Oh, nice to meet you. I don't recall Navia ever generously complimenting anyone like that before.
What about
It
you,
must be pretty
Vijay?
amazing to get that from her.
Who are you gonna pull for next?
Yeah, we are indeed pretty amazing. But we've been cool since before we even met her.
Humble again as always, I see. Even when I was totally sincere with my praise.
Nice. Spina di Rosula always seems to attract great people. Oh, that reminds me. Where are Malus and Silver? Aren't they always by your side?
About that.
Coulter, a lot of things happened while you were gone. As you can see, even Poisson isn't quite the same as how it was before you left.
They lost their lives, keeping me safe during the flood.
What did you say? This isn't some kind of morbid welcome home prank, right? You're just scaring me on purpose because I don't know anything about what's happened.
I'm sorry, but it's the truth. They weren't the only people we lost either. Many others, including Melissa, also lost their lives in the disaster.
Malus and Melissa, dead. They're just gone? Malus, I was planning to give him a surprise gift once I ran into him again in town. I can't believe it.
All I had to do is search up autocorrect.
Hey,
Poor
keep
Navia.
it together.
Malus and
Poor
Coulter were
Navia.
friends for
Yes,
many
poor
years,
Navia.
and even served on many missions together during the early days of the
Do I
Spina.
turn it off?
I can understand how he feels.
Let's sit down somewhere, so I can tell you everything that has happened while you were gone. Fair warning, there was a lot.
Okay.
Same lame. She's a female Chow. So Vijay, how many primos did you save? How many primos do you have now?
all of this. It's unbelievable. I can't believe that those stories were real.
Okay, it's
It
off,
all
I think.
really happened. Has the world gone mad?
Okay, thank God it's off.
I think you and I both feel the same way about the profound tragedy of Melusa's loss. And the sheer depravity of Marcel's actions.
I thought Mr. Marcel would always stand by the Spina. Everything he had, the Spina gave to him. It's unconscionable to have received all that, and yet still plot to kidnap and dissolve you for his insane research.
The good news is that the Confrérie of Cabriere is no more. Gone with them too is the entire synth manufacturing and distribution network. We finally closed the curtain on that long struggle.
The stars in the
sure?
sky are beautiful.
But if Marcel wanted to rebel against us, he probably sent word in secret to Romeu.
What do you think about Navia? मैं नाविया के बारे में क्या सोचता हूँ?
Not a name I've heard before either.
Florent should remember him. You see, there was once a major internal dispute regarding.
Is she
funding
worth
the
pulling? Yes,
construction
she
of the
is worth
Aquabus
pulling.
lines. Romeu was the leader of the faction that thought such a vast sum of mora would be better spent improving the town of Poisson. But Mr. Callis believed that an opportunity to collaborate with the court of Fontaine and the Fontaine Research Institute was hard to come by, and would allow us to build many valuable relationships.
Us
Not
people
only
under the
would
sky.
Aquabus be
We
a
are
good
doing
business
air.
investment,
We are doing
it would also
air.
boost our
We
reputation
are
among the
doing
general
air.
populace, eventually
We are doing
paying us
alright.
massive dividends down the line.
Alright, sorry, मैं air पढ़ रहा था.
The two couldn't come to an
I was
agreement.
reading. That's
Romeu
alright,
ended up
right?
taking a lot of people with him when he left Spino di Rosula altogether, and the split was on extremely bad terms.
Couldn't agree more.
Ugh. And with Papa's stubbornness, I can definitely imagine how it must have gone down.
And of course, when he was suffering the slings and arrows of outrageous injustice, those relationships that he spent a fortune to build didn't help in the least.
Yeah, you could say it was the price he paid for sticking to his beliefs.
Hey Lucky, what did you get for Christmas? Did you get anything surprise or
Oh, that's a good point.
just asking?
If Callis was really as stubborn as you say, then wouldn't he have argued with the rank and file all the time?
Okay.
Oh yeah, it eventually became a thing that just happened on every day that ended with Y. But Navia, boss, you might not know this, but he wasn't always like that. He used to be a lot better with taking counsel. With him listening to our advice, and Ms. Clementine also frequently on our side, it was pretty smooth sailing for a good many years. But on the matter of the Aquabus, even Ms. Clementine completely stood by Mr. Callis's side.
Huh. I never knew. But from my perspective, Romeu's position had a lot going for it. Couldn't they have sat down and talked it out?
I think the Aquabus was just the straw that broke the camel's back. On that topic, they eventually came to a rather radical conclusion. They believed that Miss Clementine lost her ability to serve as an impartial mediator when she became pregnant with Callus's child.
So, they thought she had betrayed them? But that doesn't make any sense. Before she was their mediator, my mother was also her own person, and a member of the Spina. She should have the
Hey,
right
back.
to take
Welcome
any
back.
side she wished.
Lucky.
Yeah, but to them, even taking a side was betrayal enough. They felt like their voices could no longer be heard once their sole mediator had gone over to the other side. Of course, Ms. Clementine then passed away, and Mr. Callis began to regard the completion of the Aquabus project as her final wish. With that, the last hope of reconciliation was gone.
So that's what happened.
From that point on, Romeu and his people cut ties with the Spina, and never gave us any kind of professional or personal courtesy ever again. Perhaps they've regarded us as enemies ever since they left. But even so, there is still no proof that they ever acted in concert with Marcel.
I've also heard that they aren't in a good financial position, so they've been lying low for a while. But as long as they exist, they'll continue to be a threat.
Huh. I think Coulter's got a point. Both Marcel and Romeo had my father in their sights for a very long time. Even though Marcel's faction has been dissolved, we still
I made
don't
a
know
room for
anything about
Navia in my
Romeo's
teapot.
whereabouts. If they're still trying to get revenge on us, with how distracted and
They are talking
vulnerable
about
we
an
are,
NPC
now would be the best time.
who is pregnant.
Good thinking, boss. We should keep an eye on them at all times. I'll let my men know right away.
Boss.
Thank you for that, Florent. And Coulter, thank you for telling me about this as well.
Don't worry, it's nothing. Do you have a moment right now? How about we go out for a walk?
You should have built a
I've
whole
heard
house
so
for
many
her.
incredulous things today. I'm finding it a bit hard to calm down even now. I mean, to think that I'll just never see them again.
In that case, why don't we go back to the court? I can pick up Adele's uniform while we're there as well. It'll save Laurent's guys a trip. Want to come with me again, you two? You don't mind,
I think
do
I
you,
came at
Coulter?
the wrong time.
Of course. That's fine by me.
Then let's go! Paimon feels like a lot's hinging on this visit.
Game.
We really are the best of
Rip
partners.
Silver and
Come
Rip
on,
Mills.
let's go.
The greatest bodyguards you never thought you would need. And I also never thought they would die.
Are we not taking the boat this time?
It's nice to walk from time to time, isn't it? Think of it as something like a hiking trip. Once we're there, we can stay a few days before we return.
Sounds good. I haven't walked this road in a long time.
That's how you know they're up for the task. Okay.
Take it easy.
Okay, they put stove in their pockets. Okay, I understand.
Strike a pose! Well, we've walked far enough for now. Let's take a break. Since we're out for a walk, we shouldn't stress too much about the destination.
If Furina wants a
I've grown old,
pose,
so
wants
I'm
a
not
pose.
as fit as before. It's a good thing that at least my work down in the fortress was quite the workout.
Well, Paimon thinks you're doing great. We didn't have to slow down for you at all.
Back in the days before the aquabus lines were built, we often had to hike north with our goods, then catch a boat to the court. Malus and I must have traveled this way hundreds of times. When we were tired, we would lay down for a while on the grass, and when we were hungry, we'd catch a fish or two. The Spina was still on the rise back then. Mr. Callus was generous, and everyone had the chance to strike it rich. So, of course, we all worked really hard. And now, in the blink of an eye, the aquabus lines have been built, and this road has fallen into disuse. Oh, I know. I was just being a little nostalgic.
Then let's stay here a bit longer. Anyone want snacks?
Oh, is this another chance to try some of Navia's macarons? Paimon's been dreaming of them.
Hey guys, I'll be right back.
Figured you wouldn't say
I have
no
to
to
go.
a few more. Oh,
I'll be right back
Wait,
in
let
10
me
to
check if I have
in
all
10
the
minutes. I'll be back in
ingredients.
10 minutes. So wait for me.
Malus and Silver used to take care
Be
of
back in
tasks
10
like
minutes.
this.
See you.
Okay, the stove's looking good. And as for the ingredients, seems like we're all out of flour and sugar. the two most important ingredients of all.
Hey, sorry guys, I'm back. I was gone for like 45 minutes, I think. I'm really sorry यार, मैं इतना लेट आया. Okay, what were you doing?
would you?
क्या कर रहे थे भाई अपन लोग?
Oh, but it would be
अबे
too much
यार,
to
मैं
ask you
बहुत
to
लेट
go
आ
on a
गया.
trip just for those.
What happened in
We should get
chat?
Kitty to
तब तक
make
के लिए
one
भाई.
of them too. Don't worry, we cook out in the wild all the time, so he should have some stuff on hand.
Oh,
Hey,
that's
there were
great.
some stuff
Then I'll
going
leave the
back.
ingredient gathering to you.
Sorry यार, मेरे को अभी
As long
chat
as we
देखना
have some
पड़ेगा.
sweet flowers and wheat, I can start the baking.
Then I'll go look for some boxes nearby for a makeshift table and chairs.
Great. Then I'll prep the stove. Let's get to work, everyone.
Hey, finally you are here. यार sorry यार, मेरे को पता नहीं. बहुत देर हो गया मेरे को. Yeah guys. There were a lot of people. कौन कौन आया था भाई? कोई नया जन आया था? He must be sleeping or something. ए भाई मैं सो नहीं रहा था. Sorry. I was gone because my dog is sick. Doctor came to visit him. So it took some time to me.
How did it go? Did you find the ingredients?
Finally you are here. This kid is going all out. She gives me brain loss. So, anyone new came here? I think someone new was here and he's gone. Okay, no problem. Hopefully I will see him another time.
You've all done your part. Just leave the rest to me.
Whoa, these macarons look and taste magnificent! Your cooking is as good as ever, Navia.
Boss's baking skills have always been famous. Everyone in the Spina knows how exceptionally talented she is.
Oh, it's just a hobby.
It's 10 minutes
There's
not
no
over
need
yet.
to praise me for it like that.
मैं तुम्हारे
You
मैसेज
two
पढ़ रहा हूँ.
seriously never considered joining us? You're so close to the boss, and she obviously trusts you with all her heart, so... Oh, I see. Is that why you have to always stay on the road?
You just happened to walk in on our little reunion. It's actually been quite a while since we last spent time together. Adventurers never stay in one place for long. The name of Spina di Rosula would just tie them down. Besides, after everything we've been through together, I'm sure our hearts would remain intertwined even if we found ourselves on opposite sides of the world.
Even if Paimon was far beyond the horizon, she'd still remember the delicious taste of Navia's macaron.
I understand now. Then I am very lucky indeed to have been graced with the chance to meet the two of you. I will endeavor to make the most
Okay,
of this
controller,
short
bye.
yet
Ask
fortuitous
you
encounter,
tomorrow.
and enjoy every moment we spend together.
We've got no wine with us, but let's still toast with water. in celebration of this moment.
And sorry for being late. I thought I had something to say.
Cheers! Hey, what are you doing? Quick, join in on the toast!
May your travels go smoothly. May the Spina continue to grow. And may our friendship last until the end of time. All set? Let's move out then. I asked some old acquaintances in town to make Adele's uniform, so we should be able to pick it up right away.
Hey, anyone here?
I got a new letter from an informant. Looks like the situation has changed again.
Hi, I'm just checking my old chats. Yeah. मैं बस chats देख रहा हूँ भाई क्या चल रहा था मैं जब गया था. ओके लकी और कंट्रोलर वाज चैटिंग जस्ट बस ई शूट मैंने किसको मैंने कंट्रोलर का एक मैसेज डिलीट कर दिया गलती से मिस्टेकली हेलो ओके चल यार करते हैं अपन इसका क्वेस्ट मैं पूरा मिस कर दिया मैंने क्या क्या चल रहा था भाई यहाँ पे पूरा मिस किया है मैंने
Need me to come up with some for you? Take it easy.
Hey there, Ludovine. How's business lately?
Ludovine.
The Demoiselle of Spina de Rosula. I must say, your generous patronage is the one thing keeping me from going bankrupt.
Nonsense. We all know what a talented businesswoman you are. Oh, and don't forget, she's the boss now.
My mistake, my mistake. I just got so used to calling her Demoiselle. Are you here for the uniform?
Yep.
Demoiselle.
I forgot to drop by earlier when I was running errands around here.
I didn't expect Demoiselle to come and pick it up in person. It's just a uniform after all. Any of your folks could have come instead.
Navia's always liked to take even small things seriously.
Hey, that's not the only reason I'm here. We mostly just needed a walk to clear our heads. There are few things more uplifting than taking the first step on a new journey.
Boss has got a point. Going on a trip with friends is always better than staying cooped up at home.
Very well. Please, wait here while I retrieve the uniform for you.
Can someone remind Paimon again why Adele wants to join the Spina?
She hasn't given me any concrete reasons. All she says is that she really looks up to me. After we cleared her father's name, she became a lot more cheerful and outgoing. It's probably because she now knows for sure that her father was never a bad person. She said she used to be terrified of Papa, so as a result, she found all the rest of the Spina super scary as well. But the Spina is very different now. She mustered up the courage to talk to me, and felt like I could really understand her. Yeah, you could say that. By uncovering the truth about the case, I was able to give her closure at the same time. She said that she wanted to become someone like me. Someone who could lend a hand to others, instead of standing still and waiting for others to help her.
From the sound of it, she'll be a wonderful addition to the Spina.
I
Wonderful
think so
addition to
too.
the Spina.
But for now, let's focus on giving her a great atmosphere to grow and thrive. She can commit to us once she's older, and can really make that decision for herself.
Is something up, Traveler?
Yes, something is up. Someone is following us, I think.
Huh? Tailing? Oh, Paimon's coming.
I'll go check it out too. Coulter, please hold on to this for me.
All right.
Paimon saw them too. They headed up.
Stop right there!
Catch up to these guys. Who are they and why are they following us? कौन है भाई सब?
We knew you were going to be difficult.
Seems like if we want them to talk, we're gonna need to teach them a lesson first.
Brothers, there's no need to skulk in the dark anymore. Let's take them out!
Skulk in the dark.
Watch out! Cha! Watch out! Attack! That's coming at...
या बिना
Now
उनसे मार
talk.
सकते थे उसको.
Who are you? And why were you tailing us?
Don't think we'll let you off easy if you keep silent.
How did it go, boss?
If you thought they stood any chance against us, you were sorely mistaken. Anyway, stop playing tough and start talking. There won't be any room for negotiation once the Maison Gardiennage gets involved.
We're looking to get vengeance on Spina di Rosula. We were discovered and can't beat you in a fight. We admit it. We lost.
Get revenge? Wait, you're not Romeu's followers, are you?
You actually know that name? But if you do, then surely you should understand why we hate you so much.
Indeed. You haven't got the faintest hope of winning right now.
We were out drinking when we saw Navia. We got so angry we decided to follow you guys and look for an opportunity to really mess up your day. Too bad you guys messed up ours first. Huh? You're pretty sharp, but so what? We didn't do anything. And now it should be pretty obvious that we can't do anything to you anyway. Seeing you like that just really ticked us off. And we let the drink go to our heads.
Listen, Callus is long dead. No matter what happened in the past, I want to be able to start things anew. I am the current president of Spina di... I won't press charges for your attack. That should also help demonstrate my sincerity.
I understand. Thank you. I'll let our boss know.
But if you so much as think about pulling something like this again, I won't be so lenient next time. Understood?
All right. We get it. Come on, let's go.
Are you sure it's okay to just let them go like that, Navia?
I don't want to inherit my father's grudges, too. And moreover, when it comes to the Aquabus, I don't think would my father... If the other side...
I support Boss's decision as well. The concept of an eye for an eye is a primitive practice.
Yes. Plus, we already know that they're strapped for cash.
Primitive.
If their financial
Factor.
situation is that dire, they don't have what it takes to challenge us. So this may be the best time to talk. I still think we should keep an eye out for Romeu's folks, though. If he decides to ignore the warning I gave his men, then we could still have a fight on our hands.
Yeah, those guys definitely didn't look like big fans of yours.
Big fans of you.
I'd rather things not go that far, since, though we haven't talked to each other for years, once
Yep, that's how it's getting late already. I'll also ask someone to write Florent a letter and inform him of everything that happened here today. so he can increase security around Poisson and be on guard against any suspicious individuals.
Do we have to stay in the Fleuve Sonda again? Even the pillows there smell like seaweed.
Sorry, that's just what happens when you live near water and don't get much sunlight. Poisson's pretty much the same though, so I've long since gotten used to it. We can still go out in the evening for some grilled fish and drinks though. Bet you there'll be people singing sea shanties too. How does that sound?
Sea shanties too.
That does sound pretty cool. Okay, Paimon's on board now. Let's go. Paimon wants to sing too. Coming back here really does feel like this place is starting to grow on Paimon. If you think about it, it would be kind of weird if the Spina's base at the court was some super luxurious building like the Palais Mermonia.
Totally. Right on the money, Paimon. Although, of course, with the continued growth of the Spina, Papa wanted Poisson to eventually grow into a metropolis, not unlike the court. He was a very ambitious man, who rarely looked behind or beneath him. For better or worse, that always made him stand out from the crowd.
And that's also why people hated him just as much as they loved him.
All right. Why don't you go wait for me at the restaurant? I'll go do some prep and I'll get someone to tidy up your room while I'm at it. You can use the same room as last time. You still remember the room number, yeah?
Yep. Kinda hard to forget when there are only so many rooms here after all.
So many rooms here
Oh.
after all.
Did I just hear someone taking a dig at Fleuve Cendre? I'll tell my guys to stuff your pillows full of actual seaweed right now.
Oh, Paimon, sorry! Please have mercy, Navia. If you do that, then Paimon really won't be able to sleep at all.
I was just kidding. Be on your way now.
Be on your way now. Quest area reached. So very happy.
Just say what you need.
बस सेट करना था यार वहाँ पे और कुछ नहीं.
Hello? Are you asleep yet? Oh, no, not at all. I just figured that since we don't get to enjoy nights like these very often, we should try to enjoy it to the fullest. Wanna go fishing? I've got some rods and lures ready.
Oh, so that's the prep you were talking about. Sure, we'll come.
Hopefully I didn't wake you or anything. I knew it. You really are my best partner. Okay, let's go. To the fishing spot.
Fishing when you're using a fully automatic rod.
वही मैं भी वही सोच रहा था fully automatic rod.
What's the problem? Lots of people in Poisson use rods like these.
But shouldn't fishing be all about, you know, attentively watching the float and then excitedly reeling in the catch when you finally hook something?
Well, that's one way to enjoy fishing. What do you think, traveler?
पावन वाला तरीका अच्छा, लेकिन ऑटोमेशन जल्दी होता है.
That's how I feel as well. To me,
मेरे को भी
I'm
automation वाला
happy as
चाहिए.
long as I catch some fish.
ऐसे फिश मेरे को बनना
Honestly,
पसंद नहीं है
Paimon's
इसलिए.
mainly shocked at how much energy you still have at this hour. Usually by this time of night, it's a struggle for Paimon to even keep her eyes open.
Huh. It might just be something that runs in my family.
That's a thing?
I'm sure you'd get even sleepier if I delved more deeply into it. Anyway, I was just thinking about how grateful I am to my mother, as well as the rest of the Spina. My father always had a lot of unrealistic expectations for me. But the more that he tried to get me to become like him, the less I wanted to listen to what he had to say. My mother never had those kinds of expectations, though. I've heard that she had only one wish for me, which was that I would have a happy and secure childhood. All the members of the Spina greatly respected her wish, so no matter what I did as a child, they were happy to humor me. Can you imagine? Whenever my father wanted to scold me for something I'd done, everyone would form up into 2 rows and just stand silently and listen to him rant. Maloose and Silver were always there too. No matter what Papa yelled, nobody else would say a word. Eventually, Papa must have recognized scolding me over trivial matters was pointless, because he eventually stopped getting on my case so often.
Paimon would have never guessed.
Yeah. Looking back on it now as an adult, I can hardly believe how patient and kind everyone was. When I was young, I often thought that I could do whatever I wanted, because there'd always be someone there to clean up after me. But once, I saw Maloose come back wounded. He wouldn't tell me how he'd been injured, but I could tell it had something to do with me. I learned then that there's always a cost to making a mistake. The more you care about those around you, the more you should care about doing the right thing to the best of your abilities. Because if you do falter, there'll inevitably come a time when you'll have to face the consequences. And when that time comes, those most precious to you really will throw themselves in front of you and pay the price for your mistakes. Sorry. I shouldn't have brought that up. I wasn't planning to talk about sad things tonight. Basically, I was just saying that the nurturing atmosphere of the Spina must have been my mother's legacy, rather than my father's. And if that's the only way that I can continue to feel her love, then I'd like to pass that warmth on.
Is that why you let those guys go today?
Although, maybe there's a part of not wanting to repeat the mistakes of the past. I want to be reasonable, at least. Hey, look! I think you've got something on the line!
सच में?
But why isn't the rod automatically reeling it in?
Oh, there must be something wrong with how I installed the mechanism. It was my first time putting one of those rods together. We can't let it get away. Come on, you two. Let's catch it.
You want Paimon to help too? You didn't attach a hook to your line?
You didn't attach a hook to your line. फिश चलेगा ही लेके.
Stop wasting time! The boss ain't gonna wait all day. We'll go ahead with the operation tomorrow. Do with that information as you wish.
कोई तो है बीच में.
Well, your rod was missing a part too, so I guess that makes it fair.
Well, if we're just talking about the number of missing parts, sure. Paimon really can't keep her eyes open anymore.
All right, go to bed. I had a great time today. See you tomorrow.
और कल कुछ हुआ है, क्या हुआ है वो देखना है अपने को.
So how was last night? Did you get a good night's sleep?
Paimon dreamt that she danced with the sea stars, so you could say it was stellar. Get it?
Huh.
I didn't know you had such a great sense of humor.
See? This guy gets it!
Anyway, let's head out. I'll arrange for a boat to take us back to Poisson.
Paimon hopes she'll really appreciate your gift.
I hope so too.
ऑटोमेटेड फिशिंग रॉड, लेकिन उसको यूज़ नहीं कर सकते हैं, बस प्रॉब्लम ये है. कर सकते थे तो सही है. फिश करने में आसानी हो जाएंगी अपने को, मतलब फिश करना ही नहीं पड़ेगा, उसको लगा के रख दो, वो अपने आप फिश करता रहेगा. इट विल फिश फॉर अस, ऐसा हो जाएगा वो.
Adele, we're back! We brought you a gift from the court, too.
Whoa! Thank you so much.
Don't call her boss, okay, Adele? Just Miss Navia would be fine.
Oh, it's all right. I don't mind. Besides the gift, I've also got another surprise. Guess who's here?
It's been a while!
Oh, it's you two. It has been a while indeed. Thank you so much for your help on Jacques' case. I've heard that you also helped save all of Fontaine. You're truly just like the great heroes of legend.
You're really amazing! And if Miss Navia's your friend, then she must be super amazing too! What's in this thing? Can I look?
Of course. Go ahead.
Box.
Oh, it's a Spina di Rosula uniform! Is it for me? But isn't it a bit big?
Well, it's a gift for future you. But it's the Spina's responsibility to protect everyone as well. Being a member means becoming involved in all kinds of dangerous situations. And since you're still young, I don't want your mom to have to worry about your safety. So, I turned you down then by telling you that you'll have to wait until you're older. But this uniform is a promise that you can join us once you're old enough to wear it.
Oh, so that's it! Well, thank you so much, Miss Navia! I'll work hard and grow up as fast as I can!
But you can't really grow up faster by working hard. You've got to be patient.
Everyone, I'm really grateful that you remembered my daughter's wish and took it seriously. Thanks to the protection of the Spina, even though her father's no longer with us, we've still felt plenty of warmth and security.
Oh, it's the least we could do. As long as you live in Poisson, even if you're not an official member, you're still part of the family.
Boss!
Huh? Is something up, Florent?
I've got something urgent to report. Romeu and his folks have gathered outside Poisson and even shipped in a huge pile of explosives.
What? Explosives? What do they want?
It seems like they've been planning this for some time. We started investigating as soon as we received your letter yesterday. But Romeu and his folks must have gotten wind as well, because they abandoned their former posts before we could even check on them. We investigated their tracks and found out that they're after Poisson.
Could they have smartened up since we caught them red-handed at the court?
Seems like they've got no interest in sitting down and talking at all. We should have gone straight to the Maison Gardiennage.
Sorry, I underestimated the situation. Well, too late now, I suppose. Florent, where are they keeping their explosives?
On the hill to the east of Poisson, near the Clementine line.
Clementine line. चलो देखते हैं आने क्या है फिर से लास्ट टाइम चेक कर लेते हैं इसको एक बार ओके
They want to blow up
दिख
the
रहा है
Clementine line?
Certainly sounds like it.
Romeo and his followers hate the Spina and everything to do with Callus. And the Aquabus was the source of their contention. If they manage to blow up the Aquabus line, all that rubble will come crashing down the hill and straight into Poisson.
Are they insane? There's tons of innocent people in Poisson!
We have to
Yeah.
kill them, not
If
stop
they've
them.
been planning this for ages, they're definitely not going to let this opportunity slip by. We have to issue an evacuation order to the townspeople and get them as far away from the entrance as possible. That should save them from the worst of it.
Let's get everyone onto our ship. That should be the safest place.
My dear partner, can I leave the Clementine line to... If the explosives do go off, not only would the people of Poisson be in danger, any aquabuses using the line would plummet to the ground. Let's stop their insanity first, then settle the score with them.
Leave it to us, Navia. Please stay safe, too.
Please stay safe too.
Let's go, you two. We've got to act fast. Miss Coralie, please take Adele to the ship.
मुझे लगा ही था कि मैं साथ में नहीं है
Watch out, boss! What do you think you're doing, Coulter?
I thought all the annoying little hindrances had left, but I still couldn't get rid of you.
You mean this was all a trick? So... Oh. I get it now. You knew about their plans all along. You only told us they were doing badly so that we'd drop our guard.
Not quite. Though I share their positions on some issues, and that's because out of the entire...
You better stick close to me.
Romeo promised me that he would leave Poisson alone if I could just take you out. But it was like you were glued at the hip to that pesky traveler. You never gave me a... Romeo has lost his patience. I didn't have to be here to...
Why?
Only someone as clueless about the... You never saw the heyday of Spina di Rosula, nor did you ever live through the golden age of Poisson. But I saw it all, and it was all because of you. Clementine died because of you. Callus died.
So the shock and grief you showed us before, that was an act too?
Now you're catching on. Did you know? Down there in that blast back then, because of that aquabus, we had a huge fallout. I was convinced that all he cared about was loyalty, and that he had completely lost his capacity for critical thinking. The years passed by in a blur after that. I thought I had finally begun to understand him, and that he could help me relive, but then he died. And it was because of you again, Navia. It's always because of you. I once loved the Spina and Poisson more than anyone else.
Don't listen to him, boss!
Have you ever considered that?
कितने बार बोलेगा कमीने
Because if you do falter, there'll inevitably come a time when you'll have to face the consequences. Yeah, but is that really why they support me?
Shut your mouth! I, for one, really like Miss Navia. I don't know how to explain it, but I like her, and that's that.
I'm sure Mr. Malus would be extremely disappointed. You've somehow managed to pin the blame for every mistake and tragedy in our history on the boss herself.
Get out of the way, Florent. I don't want to hurt you.
You're gonna have to, boss. There's no time for this. Stop hesitating.
Maybe you think you're being the realist by painting the history of the Spina, but the love that I felt from everyone was just as real. And even now,
I will continue to believe in that love. So
देर बुड्ढे को अभी हाँ थैंक गॉड अभी स्टार्ट हुआ है
Coming at ya! Hey there! Cha! Feeling lucky? Fire! Well, with rocks.
fire with rocks
Hey there! Cha!
कहाँ गया कमीना
Laurent, I'll leave the town to you. If you find any of Coulter's accomplices, subdue them quickly. And don't give them the chance to harm any ordinary civilian. I can't allow my partner to face the danger on the Clementine line alone.
Got it, boss. I'm on it. Are you okay, Navia?
I don't know.
Let's hurry up there. We have to protect the if they're gonna blow up the waterway, they must have planted the
थोड़े स्ट्रांग दो यार ये कमीने सस्ते सस्ते रहते हैं
Busted.
He certainly brought a lot of muscle. They're really slowing us down. But if we're meeting resistance, we must be heading in the right direction.
Gotcha. Quietly now.
These must be the explosives, right? And this is the control mechanism. Oh, Paimon's too scared to touch any of this stuff.
वहाँ पे की होल है
There's a strangely shaped hole here. What is it for? Oh, that certainly sounds possible. Okay, you take this side, Paimon will take the other.
Take it easy.
Let me turn this guy over. Oh, he's super heavy. He could probably eat a whole Paimon just for breakfast.
whole Paimon just for breakfast
Oh, you found it! That's amazing! That should do it, right? Navi and Florent should be able to... Oh, you're right.
की ले लेना था oh, someone dead नाविया ब्लॉक करेंगे
They're gonna bury Poisson!
Great work, partner. Just leave the rest to me.
Watch out, Navia! You can't block them all!
Block. I'm doing this the Spina way. Fire!
got another great recording
I heard from Thierry that even they're your enemies now. They were once a part of Spina di Rosula. Do you plan to settle this privately with them?
I have nothing more to say to them. Regardless of whether their hatred and anger towards me or the Spina was justified, anyone who's willing to endanger innocent civilians is no longer sane enough to even be worth trying to talk to. Please prosecute them in accordance to the law. Spina di Rosula will not raise any objections.
Sounds good. We're very appreciative of your help. Without it, the consequences would have been far worse. All right, this operation is a wrap. Take him away.
We won, Navia! We saved everyone! And you were so cool!
Yeah. Luckily, we were just in time. It's probably because I expended too much elemental energy at once. I'll be fine. Don't worry.
But you usually glow up whenever other people compliment you. Paimon's not used to seeing you like this.
Boss, we managed to catch all the infiltrators in the town. The Maison Gardiennage is taking them away as well. Seems like Romeu really went all in on this mission. If he sent literally everyone he had, though, that also means we've caught them all too. We won't have to worry about them from now on.
Got it. That's good at least. Coulter, I can understand how you feel. The things that we lost. I am not callous, and I will also never become him. But I will not change how I feel about our future. I will spend more of what the Spina earns on the betterment of Poisson. What's more, so that one day, the people of Poisson will enjoy the boons it brings as well.
I know what you're trying to say. Mr. Callus would never have said anything like that. There are too many things in life that are just beyond our control. In that, we are the same.
अंकल जाओ जेल में यार दिमाग मत खाओ इधर.
You are no, but once you're discharged from the fortress again, you're welcome to pay another visit to Poisson.
Thank you, Navia.
As I thought. Boss really is a kind and gentle person.
She is also, I must say, a truly unlucky person. Thank you for protecting the Clementine line. I was actually really scared, you know. I mean, even the Callus line won't be getting rebuilt anytime soon. If I'd lost the Clementine line too, I wouldn't know how to live with myself. A name is a way to etch a memory onto the world. Losing the line that bears her name, that I can see every day, would be like losing my mother all over again. Seeing it still standing there, tall and proud, it makes me really happy.
What happened while we were gone? Honestly, you look more upset than tired or anything.
Just give her some time.
Thank you so much. Can you give me a hand? I really don't have much strength left. Traveler, I want to ask you something. And please, tell me the truth. Do you really see me as your partner?
Of course.
That's good then. Hearing that, it brings me more relief than I can say.
How do you feel, Navia? Any better after taking a break?
I feel quite a bit better. But I should probably still rest for a few more days. Sorry, partner. I said some weird things earlier. Feel free to just ignore me. I used to think that I'd never doubt myself. But you could say I've discovered that I'm not as strong as I thought I was. Coulter mentioned my parents, as well as Malus and Silver. It's all thanks to them that I've made it this far in life. Do you think they ever regretted the choices they made? Has my existence made this world a better place?
Don't think like that, Navia. You've already done more than enough.
Hey, hello Luffy.
No matter what others think,
How are you?
we'll always support you to the end of the world.
Well, since it's ended up like this, I suppose it's time for me to make a confession as well. There's something that I've been keeping from you as well, boss. Please, follow me. Everything is already prepared.
Florent, I hope you can understand that I can't deal with any more shocking revelations right now.
कैसा है भाई?
Don't worry. This surprise will be a pleasant one.
I'm good too. I'm also good. Is it your first time here in my stream? I think it's your first time.
Take it easy.
Why is everyone gathered here? And what's this?
This was supposed to be a gift to you from everyone in the town. We were originally planning to show it to you once it was finished, but special times call for special measures. I've never seen you look so defeated before, so I've decided to show you the
review.
designs before the final product was
Okay, send
done.
me your
I...
UID. I can see your
Do I
account.
really look that
I'll
bad?
see your account.
Well, if you're ready, I'll unveil the present.
I remove every other character from my profile for a single character. For a single character. Which single character?
This
Okay.
is... Papa, Mother, and me.
We designed the look for Miss Clementine based on old camera records, as well as personal recollections from members of the Spina.
Wow. This is the statue you mentioned before?
It is indeed. To be honest, we decided on the design a long time ago, and gave the sculptor permission to begin working. We only asked Boss to decide on a design so she wouldn't realize we had already started.
Okay, I will see your ID after this.
How could we only have statues of Mr. Callus and Mrs. Clementine?
Even though
Taylor
Boss is
Swift.
still young, we've all seen the work she's put in regarding the whole synth business and the rebuilding of Poisson.
We wanted to commemorate her contributions with a statue as well.
I don't know what Spina di Rosula was like in the past, but I know it's a great organization now.
With Navia around, we're not worried about this place's future.
We're gathered here today to tell our boss that we support you and believe in you wholeheartedly.
I think they are gonna make
I believe
a
everyone is here
statue
for you, not the glory days.
like
That's
that.
what we believe as well.
That's just a design, I think.
Thank you so much, everyone.
What
And I'll
about
be
Taylor
brave
Swift?
and just accept everyone's support for what it is. This really is quite the surprise. I never thought that I'd have the chance to stand next to my mother. Not even in my wildest dreams. It seems like I started to question myself a bit too much.
I'll pick myself up again and become a more reliable president for all of you.
Yes.
Looking back on it, I'm honestly embarrassed by how I acted earlier. Oh, whoa. Why'd you have to remind me?
It's
Please
super
don't say
embarrassing.
that again. It's super embarrassing for me. Oh, forget it now. Please forget that I ever said anything. Oh, wait. But it'd also be bad if you were to forget it. Okay, but please keep it a secret between us from now on. Please don't ever mention it again.
Okay, let's see a UID. UID. She is the character that I'm building right now. I'm using all my resources for her. Okay. 873 48 873 48 5179 5179. Hey there, care to join me on this fine evening? Would love to. You are not using a full set for her? Try using a full set. I think it will be good. My navia is not upgraded yet, so I don't know how will she attack in yours. I don't have a geo bonus, so I'm running attack bonus. Oh, for now you're running an attack bonus. You will upgrade it later, right? I'm farming for her best set. Okay. जो सेट तूने दिया है वो तो अच्छे है. Hey, do you understand Hindi? I only got a plum and it's around 47 CV. Yep, I do. Okay, you. Okay, can't talk too much. No, I was just asking. If I say in Hindi, will you understand? For that I was asking you. या आर्टिफैक्ट्स अच्छे हैं भाई तेरे. तो कुछ मेरे को लग नहीं रहा है कुछ करना चाहिए, लेकिन इसका पूरा सेट दे इसको, अच्छा रहेगा उसके लिए. अच्छा पूरा सेट दे इसको, मैं बोल रहा हूँ. जो एक नया सेट नहीं है क्या, कौन सा एक नई डोमेन आई है उसमें चेक कर, दिखेगा तेरे को. उसका सेट देखे कर, क्या पता अच्छा डैमेज मिलेगा. अभी जितना मिल रहा है उससे तो अच्छा मिलेगा फिलहाल. वैसे तेरी प्रोसेस में है तो एकदम जब पूरा कंप्लीट हो जाएगा तब सही है. और मैं बोलता हूँ टैलेंट में ना तीनों को अपग्रेड करना अच्छा रहेगा. भाई तेरे को समझ रहा है ना मैं क्या. शी डज वन विदाउट बफ. ओके नाइस. With Bennett she does 170k. Oh. तभी भी एक बार ट्राई कर यूज़ करने का, अच्छा रहेगा, मज़ा आएगा. एक्सपेरिमेंट्स तो करना चाहिए. आर्टिफैक्ट्स तो प्यारे मिले. विद बेनेट एंड मोना शी डज 260. ओके मेरी भी नाविया भी अपग्रेडेड नहीं है, मैं उसको अपग्रेड कर रहा हूँ. Are you done with your quests and all, Luffy? यार कोई रॉड मिला था यार अपने को. शायद तक यहाँ पे मिला है अपने को कोई रॉड. Yep, I did the Archon quest. Nee, I was talking about Navia's story quest. I was talking about Navia's story quest. Where's the fishing rod? Fishing rod, fishing rod, fishing rod. Okay, this one. Furnished वाला प्रोडक्ट है भाई वो. रियल वर्ल्ड में काम नहीं आएगा. Let's change account. If I get a good flower, I'll change the plum and the flower. Oh. No, not yet. I'm too lazy to do story quests. हाँ मेरे को क्वेस्ट करना पसंद है इसलिए मैं करता हूँ.
Go, Barbara, go!
डेली कमीशंस कर लेते हैं इसमें और फिर डोमेन करेंगे थोड़ा, फिर बाद में इसको एक क्वेस्ट करेंगे और फिर इसके अकाउंट को क्लोज करेंगे. देखते हैं पहले डोमेन में क्या पता मिलता है आज. नो बट आई एम ननी. ओके सो वेयर आर यू फ्रॉम लूफी? हेलसिंकी. Where it is? ये कौन सी जगह है भाई मेरे को पता नहीं है. मैं एक बार सर्च करके देखता हूँ.
I wonder when I'll be as tall
Capital
as my
of
big
Finland.
sister.
Okay, capital of Finland. Yes, it's in Finland. अभी देखा मैंने भाई.
Illusion shattered. Let the show be. Yes.
There is no escape.
More buried below. क्लिक का आइडिया अच्छा है. और कहाँ जाना है यहाँ से वहाँ पे. So you don't so you also don't explore. तो explore भी नहीं करता भाई. Yes, I need at least. I also need at least 500. Yeah, 160 is not enough for upgrading. We have to. वहाँ पे भी जाना है भाई. डोमेन्स मारना है. उसका लेवल बॉस को मारना है. 160 is not enough. At least they should give fragile resin more in battle pass. 2 or 3 in one. ऐसा एक साथ 2-3 देना चाहिए भाई. Explored fountain and monster. Currently exploring Lure. Okay, you also do exploring. I thought you don't explore. I don't explore in this account. My exploration rate in this account is not good. Like 27, 18, 23. Not playing to explore Sumeru and Imzuma anytime soon. Not planning. Okay. Sumeru is hard to explore, by the way. Desert is the hardest. It was hardest for me.
Let's dance.
Inactivated क्यों मिला?
Go, Barbara, go!
First I'll do the reparation after and craft compass. Then I'll start exploring. Yes, that's a good choice. That's a good choice. I also do same. First I do reputations up and after that I start exploring with the compass. It's way easier that way. Clean up. Clean and healthy. यहाँ पार्टी को मैंने किया नहीं था. Deployed. Now it's deployed.
Animal test 6308.
Do you need help?
हाँ गलत जन से बात कर रहा है भाई, इससे बात करना है। डबल एक और बार गलत जन से बात कर रहा हूँ मैं। Forgive me. गुलशन, गुलशन नाम है उसका, गुलशन।
Who's our target this time?
ओके इस बार भी नहीं मिला भाई, नेक्स्ट टाइम देखेंगे। आई वांट आया इन दिस अकाउंट यार, लेकिन मिलेंगे नहीं मेरे को लगता है आसानी से। आई नीड आया का, आया का।
Add asterisk. Thank you for add asterisk.
ओके एक फ्रेजाइल रीजन मिला अपने को, उसका कुछ नहीं करना है, अपन डोमेन जाएंगे, डोमेन करेंगे। डोमेन करने में मज़ा है और वैसा किसमें नहीं है। This party, I don't think I was using this party yesterday. Was I? I don't remember.
Hey!
Illusion shattered! Quietly now. Take it easy.
Blaze over.
Next on the... Everyone hold hands!
Now you shall perish! Busted.
I see everything!
Quietly now.
No touching. We're way behind schedule.
The Temple of Wisdom!
There is no escape! Busted.
Born of ice and frost.
Shine down! Gotcha.
Everyone hold hands!
Busted. Things are about to get dicey.
Torn to oblivion.
Quietly now.
No touching.
लास्ट वाला बहुत जल्दी गया
Next on the agenda.
फर्स्ट वाले के मुकाबले। यार मेरे को जो चाहिए वो दे नहीं रहा है ये।
This is
long overdue. Access, I can fix this.
Illusion shattered.
Busted.
Committed to memory. Share my knowledge.
Game's up. Fun's over.
Inazuma shines eternal. Shine down.
Quietly now.
ये क्या है? BC double crit. Give me my luck back.
Busted. Things are about to get dicey.
Now you shall perish.
What are you talking about, जीत? मैं समझा नहीं भाई. आर्टिफैक्ट की बात कर रहा है जो डबल क्रिट का मिला मेरे को. एक Let's see which artifact we'll get. Oh, sorry. What? मेरे पास वो खत्म हो गया. क्रिस्टल फ्लाई खत्म है. क्रिस्टल फ्लाई के लिए जाते हैं पहले.
Take it easy.
शूट मिस हो गया वाला. Sometime I do a forecast future. Okay, तूने वो क्रेडिट डैमेज और क्रेडिट रेट वाला मिला मेरे को, उसकी बात कर रहा था. ओके यार, एक और बार कर ले भाई. मेरे को कौन सा मिलेगा इस बार बता दे. एक और बार डोमेन में जा रहा हूँ मैं. Hey Jeet, you do understand Hindi, right? मेरे को लग रहा है तेरा नाम सुन के ऐसा, बस अज्यूम कर रहा हूँ मैं.
Wish me luck. I'll protect us.
Illusion shattered.
Gotcha.
फर्स्ट मैसेज हिंदी. अरे हाँ, फर्स्ट मैसेज हिंदी में था, मैं देखा नहीं यार. नहीं वैसा नहीं बोल रहा रे मैं, मतलब बोलने में बोल रहा. कुछ कुछ जन टाइप करते लेकिन बोलने में नहीं होता. एक जब बंदा आया था उसने टाइप करके गया लेकिन बोला मैं हिंदी नहीं समझ. या फिर मैं गलत बोल रहा हूँ.
Inazuma shines eternal.
हाँ छोड़, मैं कंफ्यूज हो गया.
Hey, let's change tactics. Let's dance.
There is no escape.
Things are about to get dicey. Busted.
यार लोगोस वाले में मेरे को चाहिए यार दूसरा वाला आर्टिफैक्ट, और वो अभी तक नहीं मिल रहा है मेरे को।
Everyone hold hands.
Illusion shattered.
हे हेलो पेशल,
I'll protect us.
कैसा है भाई?
Torn to oblivion.
हाउ आर यू पेशल?
Quietly now. Game's up. Fun's over.
Shine down. Now you shall perish.
मैं भी अच्छा हूँ भाई।
Busted.
तो अच्छे आर्टिफैक्ट्स नहीं मिल रहे यार। तुम लोगों को मिला है कोई अच्छे आर्टिफैक्ट्स अभी इतने में आजकल में? मेरी किस्मत सही नहीं चल रही है आर्टिफैक्ट्स के मामले में और काम के मामले में। एक और बार ट्राई करेंगे। लेट्स ट्राई वन मोर टाइम।
There is no escape.
Let the show begin. This may hurt a little. Make yourselves at home.
Shine down.
Quietly now. Things are about to get dicey.
Inazuma shines eternal. There is no escape.
Commit it to memory. I'll protect us.
शूट नहीं हो रहा यार।
Everyone hold hands.
Illusion shattered.
Gotcha.
यार आर्टिफैक्ट मिल नहीं रहा एक भी अच्छा मेरे को।
There is no escape.
Hey! The Temple of Wisdom.
Quietly now. Game's up. Fun's over.
Now you shall perish. Illusion shattered.
Busted.
यार एक भी बार एक अच्छा आर्टिफैक्ट नहीं मिला, पता है मेरे को आज। उफ, ना वो नाविया के लिए मिला ना येलान के लिए मिला। मेरे रेजिन खत्म हो रहे हैं बस, और आर्टिफैक्ट्स मेरे को अच्छे नहीं मिल रहे। वहाँ पे क्वेस्ट है, उसको कर लेते हैं। क्वेस्ट बोलता है एक चैलेंज है। लेट्स डू दिस चैलेंज। डू दिस चैलेंज।
Treasure. One way to draw your target out of hiding.
यार डेजर्ट एक्सप्लोर नहीं करने वाले, लेकिन बस देख रहा था। रोमन रोमन बहुत दिन बाद दिख रहा है मेरे को। मैं शायद तक ये अकाउंट में बहुत दिन बाद देख रहा हूँ। चलो कोई प्रॉब्लम नहीं है बोलना ऐसे अपने को। लेट्स मेक सम कंडेंस रेजिन अगेन एंड विल ट्राई वन मोर टाइम। ये लान पे 2+2 का सेट कर लो तो भी चलता है ना। 2+2 का सेट यूज़ करता है तो चलता है बोलना, लेकिन एक फुल सेट यूज़ करेंगे तो ज़्यादा अच्छा रहेगा। मैं एक फुल वाला मेरे फर्स्ट अकाउंट में यूज़ करता हूँ, एकदम खतरनाक चलती है उसमें ये लान, एकदम प्यारा चलती है। बस इस पे कर रहा हूँ कंप्लीट। मैं मेरे फर्स्ट अकाउंट पे ये जो येलान है ना, मैं इस पे याला सेट यूज़ करता हूँ जो यहाँ पे मिलता है। क्या नाम है उस सेट का? ये हार्ट ऑफ डेप्थ। वाला सेट यूज़ करता हूँ मैं येलान के लिए फर्स्ट अकाउंट पे, तो अच्छा डैमेज तो है यार उसका। फुल सेट यूज़ करता हूँ। क्रिस्टल फ्लाई बचे है क्या मेरे पास कुछ यार? क्रिस्टल फ्लाई दिख नहीं रहे। I don't think I have any crystal fly left here. क्रिस्टल फ्लाई लाने जाते हैं पहले। यहीं पे कहीं मिलते हैं हाँ इसके पास। मेरे को 2-3 जगह याद है मेरे को। आई ऑल्सो यूज हार्ट ऑफ डेप्थ बट ऑन 2 पीस ओनली। ट्राई यूजिंग 4 पीस, इट विल बी ग्रेट। आई थिंक इट इज़ ग्रेट फॉर मी, सो व्हाई नॉट? व्हाई वोंट इट बी ग्रेट फॉर यू? And 2 pieces emblem with it. येलान को मैं एनर्जी चार्ज देता नहीं हूँ मेरी तरफ से। बस इसको नॉर्मली यूज़ करते हैं वैसे। पर इस अकाउंट में मुझे ट्राई करना है याला अकाउंट। ये लान को इसमें याले आर्टिफैक्ट के साथ ट्राई करना है। मैंने याले आर्टिफैक्ट के साथ ट्राई नहीं किया। एक बार इसके साथ करेंगे। फार्म कर ये थक गया। वो डोमेन 4 पीस कंप्लीट चाइल्ड पे है एंड 2 more पीस ऑन येलान। ओके फार्म करके थक गया भाई। कभी फार्म करना हो और थक गया तो बुलाना भाई, करेंगे साथ में फार्म। मेरे को मज़ा आता है फार्म करने में। साथ में खेलना है तो बताना, कभी आऊँगा मैं वर्ल्ड में, कभी भी चलता हूँ।
Make yourselves at home. I see everything.
There is no escape.
Take it easy.
Hi. Oh. Let's dance. Hey.
Quietly now.
Shine down. Torn to oblivion.
एक अच्छा आर्टिफैक्ट चाहिए। अच्छा आर्टिफैक्ट ये काम कर सकता है। उसमें एचपी है, क्रिट डैमेज, सॉरी क्रिट रेट परसेंटेज है और क्रिट डैमेज है। ओके चलो इसको ट्राई करते हैं अपग्रेड करने का। ओके आज का डे कौन सा है वैसे? आज मंडे है, आज ट्यूसडे। ओके मंडे है, ट्यूसडे नाइट कॉपी करते हैं। ओके दालू रिक्वेस्ट, तेरा यूआईडी सेंड कर दे भाई। जीत तेरा यूआईडी सेंड कर दे, रिक्वेस्ट डालता हूँ। एक याला भी है मेरे पास करने के लिए। चलो इसको पहले देखते हैं एक बार। क्या पता उससे बेटर हो जाए। %13% क्रिट डैमेज, एचपी इंक्रीज। एचपी ज़्यादा इंक्रीज होना चाहिए था यार, अटैक नहीं हो रहा तो चलता था मेरे को। हाँ ना, डाल रहा हूँ उसको, मैं यूज़ नहीं करने वाला। एक बार इसको ट्राई करते हैं, दिख तो अच्छा रहा है। एनर्जी चार्ज 12 और 5। ओके एक अच्छा अपग्रेड हुआ है, लेकिन एक बार क्रिट डैमेज और चाहिए मेरे को ना। अच्छा रोल नहीं होगा वो। ट्राई नहीं करते, ट्राई करने में कुछ नहीं होता यार। इस पे मेरे को मिला नहीं है अभी तक, मेरे को 5 स्टार वाला है बस एक ही मिला है, वो भी हीलिंग डैमेज ही, सॉरी हीलिंग बोनस मिला है। एनिमो डैमेज है, फिजिकल डैमेज है, इलेक्ट्रो डैमेज है, या हाइड्रो डैमेज बोनस चाहिए मेरे को उसमें। सब चीज़ देगा कमीना, जो चाहिए वो नहीं देगा। AR-60 नहीं, AR-56 है मेरा दूसरा अकाउंट है, इसमें AR-60 है, उससे मदद कर सकता हूँ चाहिए तो। इसमें उम्मीद दिख रही है एक बार। AR-56 है मेरा ये अकाउंट, दिस अकाउंट इज AR-56 एंड माय फर्स्ट अकाउंट इज AR-60। शूट विदाउट क्रिट डिफेंस, ऐसा होता है? डिफेंस होने के बाद भी दूसरे क्रिट डैमेज जीतता है। एक और बार, एक और बार, एक और बार। शूट मैंने बहुत ज़्यादा बोल दिया था। क्रिट रेट इज 14%। क्रिट रेट पहले ही गया हुआ है मेरा। और 31917 31 500 कम हुआ है, लगभग 500 के आसपास कम हुआ है। चलिए डोमेन एक बार कर लेते, फिर तेरी सॉरी तेरे को रिक्वेस्ट भेजता हूँ।
Illusion shattered. Now you shall perish.
Quietly now. Here comes the cash.
यार वो मेरे को पसंद नहीं है बिल्कुल भी, वो वाला अटैक उसका अच्छा नहीं लगता है।
Shine down.
Let the show begin. Go, Barbara.
इसमें अपने को शायद तक हाइड्रो डैमेज बोनस चाहिए, और वो सारे मेरे को आर्टिफैक्ट्स दे रहा है। क्या नाम से भाई तेरा? 815 810 8105 77560 77560. Is this okay? Jeet, same name. Winner takes all. Oh. C6, बाप रे, ये नाम C6 है. सही है यार ये लाइन. मैंने रिक्वेस्ट भेजा क्या भाई तेरे को? मेरे को देखा ही नहीं मैंने, शायद भेजा नहीं है मैंने. 810 भेजा तो है, रिक्वेस्ट का ऑप्शन नहीं दिख रहा है. रेज़िन नहीं है. एक और बार कर लेते हैं. डोमेन के लिए मैं शायद तो आर्टिफैक्ट के लिए मैं रेज़िन तो यूज़ करना पुराता नहीं है लगता है, लेकिन तभी भी कर रहा हूँ. इसके लिए थोड़ा फार्म करना है क्या? इसके लिए फार्म नहीं करते सोचो. फ्रेजाइल सेव नहीं करते, मैं कभी यूज़ नहीं किया. नहीं, मैं यूज़ कर लेता हूँ. पहले सेव करता था भाई, अभी कुछ दिन पहले तो थे 50-60, अभी ख़त्म हो गया. फिर भर जाएंगे धीरे धीरे डबल. कभी कभी यूज़ करता हूँ मैं, आज जैसे कर रहा हूँ.
Illusion shattered. Busted.
I see everything.
There is no escape. Game's up. Runs over. Torn to oblivion. Shine down.
डेंड्रो डैमेज यार, हाइड्रो डैमेज बोनस चाहिए मेरे को इधर. नहीं, नाइस क्रिट रेट. आई थिंक आई शुड अपग्रेड. अभी नहीं, लेकिन बाद में. चलो गुड नाइट, सी यू सम टाइम लेटर. हाँ चलो भाई, कभी मिलेंगे, आना कभी. एक्सप्लोर करने कभी आना रहेगा तो बताना, करेंगे एक साथ में एक्सप्लोर. मैसेज कर देना मेरे को, देख लूँगा। अब रिक्वेस्ट सेंड किया है मैंने।
Shine down.
Busted. Things are about to get dicey.
Now you shall.
चल गुड नाइट यार।
There is no escape.
Gotcha.
ये भी सही नहीं मिला। एनिमो, एनिमो क्यों? एनिमो देगा, फिजिकल देगा, सब देगा।
Take it easy.
मेरा डिजायर्ड आर्टिफैक्ट चाहिए मेरे को।
Make yourselves at home. Ouchie.
Busted.
Shine down.
Game's up. Fun's over.
Torn to oblivion. There is no escape.
Gotcha.
Let's dance.
Illusion shattered.
पता नहीं यार, कंट्रोलर थोड़ा अलग से चल रहा है मेरा।
Roll.
There is no escape.
Busted.
थोड़ा उधर क्यों मार रहा है उससे?
Quietly now.
अब एक और बार कर सकते हैं अपन। नहीं ना, आज के लिए इतना ही करते हैं यार। आज थोड़ा स्ट्रीम जल्दी बंद कर रहे हैं अपन।
This blinding sunlight is such a pain. No way I can get a nap in this weather.
चलो यार, फिर आज की स्ट्रीम के लिए इतना ही। मिलते हैं अगली स्ट्रीम में। थैंक्स फॉर वॉचिंग। आज थोड़ा जल्दी बंद कर रहा हूँ मैं, कल थोड़ा ज़्यादा खेलेंगे भाई।